कुटीरा गोवर्धन पर्वत जमुना तीरा
Always remember and don't forget the names of Lord Hari. Sing the nectar names of God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We are in the great ocean and are forced to labor hard. Now in this human form we can free ourselves in Harina. Sing the nectar names of God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, or in distress, sing the nectar names of God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, what song? Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Translation? Sri Nama. Very good. Very good. Shamrani, come on. Also repeat him, and we will give him Sneha.
नारायणो नरो वै स्वस्तिनः पद्मनाभः पुरुषोत्तमो दधातु स्वस्तिनो विश्वक्सेनो विश्वेश्वरः ऋषिकेशो हरिर् दधातु स्वस्तिनो अंजनासुतो वैनतेयो हरिः अनुर भागवतो दधातु स्वस्ति स्वस्ति सुमंगलैकेशो महान् श्रीकृष्णः सच्चिदानन्दघनः सर्वेश्वरेश्वरो दधातु ॐ स्वस्तिः ॐ स्वस्तिः ॐ स्वस्तिः।
Sponsors your birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Also, Brajabhakti, Radha Dasyam should come in your heart and your whole life serving me, helping me.
श्रीमती श्यामरानी दीदी की जय, श्रीमद गुरुदेव की जय, श्रीमद प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंद।
Santi.
Namo Vishnu Pada.
Don't call me anymore.
Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Yatmaji
Sriman Bhaktivedanta Rayatena Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमदाय कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामने गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तदभक्ताय कवै वास्मि इति भाई कोटि कोटि दंडोत प्रणाम इन द लोटस फीट ऑफ माय परमाराध्य ओम विष्णुपाद स्वतः श्रीमद् भक्ति ज्ञान के स्वरूप and the same koti koti dandot pranam in the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru on Vishnupada Sutta Sasana Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. After that, what I have told before, perhaps Los Angeles here, I don't remember, that Brahma, Shankar, all demigods came to Dwarka in the palace of Krishna. And they told, we have requested and prayed you to come to this world to take the bhubhar, burden of this prithvi. So, it is finished now. We have killed Putana, Agasu, Bakasu, Tinavarta, so many in Vrindavan, so many in Mathura, Kansa, Charul, Moste, his brothers, and Jarasandha, 11 or 17 times with Akshauhani Sena, unlimited army. And then also in Mahabharata Yuddha, you have killed yourself or by your Bhuja armor. Oh, Bhim and Arjun. You have killed all the demons who were first Devasur, Sangram, Asur, Now they have come in the form of Kshatriya. So you have killed. Krishna told her, I know. You have reminded me. I have done everything. But if I will go now, then Jaduvanshi will create so many troubles. So before me I should finish them. So he inspired Durvasa and other rishi, and they gave cause to Jaduna dynasty. They will be finished farming each other. So Krishna told all Jaduvanshi, some unauspicious things are seen. We should go to Prabhas Tirtha, very sacred place. We will donate payments and we will satisfy them. All went there and fire sacrifice was done. But they took marrying any wine and then forget everything. Who is brother, his father, who is mother, who is he? They fighting each other, finished. But I have told, this was only magic of Krishna. By this, he sent all his associates, some in heaven, some in Vaikuntha, some in Dwarka, and some in Braja. Mass marriage only. And then Baldev Prabhu left his body. In a snake form he came. And then he went to Golok Vrindavan. And after that Krishna was sitting on the people tree as if nothing has been done. Atma Aram, Atma Kam, everything. And in the meantime Uddhav came. He told that I know. Now you want to return back to your Golok Vrindavan. I cannot live without you. So please take me with you. And then Krishna told, something remaining for you. You have to be in this world. What I am telling to you now, Bhagavad Dharma, how easily a blind man can also follow the process and they can achieve Supreme Lord's prem. I will tell you. And you should tell first to Vidur in the way. And then you should go to Badrikashram. And then tell to Maitreya Rishi. And then he will tell everywhere. And you should be there. Sometimes you can be in Braja. So sometimes in Kusam Sarovar, Uddhav Kunda, as a braid of flowers, he is wetting the feet best of gopis. When Krishna, gopis will go to Abhishek to meet Krishna. So Uddhav is there. So at that time, Uddhav requested, whole world is entangled in Grihastha Dharma. So how they can be liberated and how they can have Krishna prem? Then Krishna began to tell, you should give up worldly life. It is like blind wire, burning fire. Give up at once and be renounced. Give up everything, all attachment in this world. and you can travel in whole world like Narad. Especially, Kaljug is Mahan Yuga. Demigods even, all those who are very intelligent, they want to be in Kali Yuga. Gunagrahi, all, because here in Kali Yuga, keval Nam Sankirtanena Sartha Bhilabhyate. By Nam Sankirtan, by singing the glory of Krishna, Roop, Naam, quality and other things, easily they can achieve everything more than that, than in Satyayug by Dhyan, Tretayug, Yajna, and Dwapar, Archan, in Kali Yuga, friends. If a man only thinks that I should do this bad thing, if I have not done in activity, then no sin. Understand? By mind, if he is doing so many nonsense things, but not by body. In Kali Yuga, not fruitful. If he will do by body and senses, then, so Kali Yuga has so many things. That is why wise and intelligent person, they want to come in Kali Yuga.
So, if you do by mind also have to get reaction and our sin reaction.
Yes.
Positive things get a positive reaction. Kali Yuga.
What else? If my mind thinks so many positive things, favorable things, this will bear fruit. Bhakti.
This will give fruit, but bad things no. And then Krishna told that Jadu was very religious person in my family before. He has so much love and affection from Brahmins and Rishis. One day he saw a naked person traveling, not begging anything from anyone, but still he was so much healthy. So, and he was very, very happy. Jayatma Samprasna. Because he was always remembering Krishna, his pastime. So Jadu did pranam and then took his thick dust on his head and told, I want to know, you are naked. You have no sangraha nahi.
No possession.
Sangraha means
You are not earning anything.
any collection with you. Nothing. Quite naked. Here and there, going and there. But yet, why you are so happy? And why you are so healthy? I want to know. Then Dattatreya, he was Dattatreya, manifestation of God. He told, O Jadu, there are 24 gurus. They are my all Shiksha Guru. Prithvi, earth, air, Akash, sky, water, fire, Chandra, Surya, Pigeon, Ajagar, Python, Samudra, ocean, Patanga, yes, Patanga, Hora, bumblebees, or Madhumakhi, and elephant. Oh, those who take shahad, madhu from honey collector, deer, fish, Pingala Besha, Kurar Prakshi, any bird, Balak, baby, and Kumari Kanya, unmarried girl, and any band banane wala, arrow maker, and sarpa, snake, makadi, spider, and bringi kit. We will explain further all these. Oh Jadu, Maharaj, I met these 24 Shiksha Guru, and I have learned so many things from them, and that is why I am happy. I am not attached to anyone, and thus traveling in whole world. Sometimes sheep cut, hiding myself. Sometimes, like now I am visible for you only to give you mercy. And sometimes traveling but not anyone knows who is he. He is a mad person. And sometimes by mercy to give for that benefit, I manifest. Now I am manifesting myself and telling mercifully. Oh, from earth to death.
From the earth I learned patience. Guruve Gaura Chandra Radhikaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha. So I have 24 Shiksha Gurus. Amongst them, first is earth. Because from the earth I learned patience. Just like Mother Earth, many good persons, many bad persons walk upon her, pass stool on her, pass urine on her, always taking from her. But she is so kind, like millions of mothers, she is always tolerating. One is like the moon. The moon appears to manifest different phases. Sometimes it's full moon, sometimes quarter moon, sometimes new moon. But the moon itself is unaffected by the so-called changes that it manifests. In the same way, the Atma is completely unaffected by different manifestations, means different bodies that it may take. One Guru is the mountain. Because the mountain, everything the mountain has is for the benefit of others. Another is the tree. Because everything the tree has is also for the benefit of the others. One Guru is like, then 5 Gurus. Like fire, earth, water, fire, air, and sky. I learned that one should be, a saintly person is like fire. Because no matter what objects we put in fire, the fire accepts those objects but remains unaffected by them. In the same way, a sadhu may move in this world There may be so many varieties of good and bad, but the sadhu accepts them, what is necessary for his maintenance, but remains unaffected by them. A sadhu is also like, a saintly person should be like water. Because unlike me, water makes a very pleasing sound. Anyone who contacts water becomes very cooled and purified. In the same way, a saintly person is like water, because he makes very nice sound of Harikatha, and anyone who contacts him, they become pure and peaceful. I learned that one should be like the ocean, isn't? Like in the rainy season, the rivers are full and they rush towards the ocean, but the ocean does not rise up. In the dry season, there is no water going in the ocean, but ocean remains.
Thank you. Vaishnava should be very tolerant. Like earth. Sometimes we dig earth to obtain anything. Sometimes we pass urine and latrine. Do so many things. But Prithvi Devi, Bhudevi, very tolerant. She don't tell
Never protest.
why you are doing so. So she is very tolerant. So you should be tolerant like earth. Especially in earth, trees and creepers. Trees. How tolerant. Trinadapi tarorapi sahisnuna. Their bark, their juice, their fruit, their flowers, their wood, everything is for others. So Vaishnava, everything what he has, it should be for all. Tree even does not want water. He will dry. But never, oh, give me water. And if he will cut his branch, even he will tolerate. Then Vaishnava, Vaishnavi, try to learn this. Otherwise, how Vaishnava? And also, Parvat, mountain. We do so many nonsense things, but she tolerates. Their life, their everything, position is for others. So yours also should be like. Don't have any position, nothing. Don't collect. And then Sasvat Parartha Sarveha. Pran Vayu. Can you tell? Pran Vayu. 38 is low.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So the next verse is speaking about the mountain. No, that has been done.
Sasvat Parartha Sarveha.
Shasvat Parartha Sarveha
parartaikanta sambhava sadhu shiksheta bhubritto nagashishya paratmatam. A saintly person should learn from the mountain to devote all his efforts to the service of others and to make the welfare of others the sole reason for his existence. Similarly, as the disciple of the tree, he should learn to dedicate himself to others. This is what you spoke about.
No, after that.
After that, yeah. Then prana vrityaiva santushyan. Prana vrityaiva santushyan munir naivendriya priyai jnanam yata nanashyeta navakiryeta van manaha. A learned sage should take his satisfaction in the simple maintenance of his existence, and he should not seek satisfaction through gratifying the material senses. In other words, one should care for the material body in such a way that one's higher knowledge is not destroyed, and so that one's speech and mind are not deviated from self-realization. Then it goes on to the next verse. About wind? Vayu? Yeah. Even a
Learn from Pran Vayu, that is life Vayu.
Life air.
That
yeah, now in the next slok it tells.
only what our belly wants, only simple and pavitra, pure, we should take, not much more or less. Only to maintain life, not for rasana. This is very sweet, this is very tasteful, this is that. No. So, you should take, remember, patyahara prayasasya prajalpo niyamatra janasangasya lolancha third is bhakti. So for taste, don't take. Only take prasadam to maintain anyhow life. And also, like Vayu, this Vayu, air, close everywhere, take scent of earth, flowers and everything. Bad thing also, stool and other things. But always auspicious. Because there is no attachment to anyone. So we should be like that. We should travel here and there to maintain our life also, preaching also. But be careful. Never be attached to anyone. Have expend attachment and affection both. So don't attach. Further they will all explain. So air does not take any bad quality or good quality. This is of earth and always auspicious. So, Sagar, we tolerate bhook, pyas, and other things. Bhook, pyas and all other things are not of Atma. It is of body. And we are not this body. Like Akash, sky. Sky is in blue, but sky is nothing. It is the air it looks like. No? Also, anywhere, fire, or so much cold, so much rain, coming from the sky, but not from a sky. So we should try to be like a sky, not attach, everywhere attachment. Don't attach to this one. So I have made this is sky my Shiksha Guru. That we should know that Atma is pure, Krishna Das. And now body has come, don't have this Atma Buddhi, body. From Agni. Tejasvi, Tapasa, Dipto, Durdharso, Odarbhajana, Sarvhaksho api, Yuktatma Nadatte Mal Agnivat. Anyone? Oh, you will?
Read the translation.
You can translate.
Tejasvi tapasa dipto.
Tejasvi.
Tejasvi, yes. Tejasvi tapasa dipto durdharshodara bhajana sarvabhakshopi yuktatma nadate malam agnivat. Saintly persons become powerful by execution of austerities. Their consciousness is unshakable because they do not try to enjoy anything within the material world. Such naturally liberated sages accept foodstuffs that are offered to them by destiny. And if by chance they happen to eat contaminated food, they are not affected, just like fire, which burns up contaminated substances that are offered to it. So the lesson is being learned from fire. All these 24 different Siksha gurus, they are manifestations within the material nature. So this pure sage, he was able to learn lessons from all different aspects of nature. Now he's describing fire. Fire, if you feed anything into fire, what happens to it? It becomes completely burnt up in that fire. The fire does not become affected at all by it, and the fire is always pure. So in the same way, a saintly person who wanders within this world, he may eat this kind of foodstuff, very good, very palatable, or he may eat some foodstuffs which are even a few days old. In any condition, whatever he contacts, it does not affect him at all, because he is completely pure, like the fire. He has fully realized his transcendental position as the Atma, that he has no connection with the external material world. And therefore, when he is accepting articles, consuming different articles, different foodstuffs, he is not affected by that. He is completely transcendental, just as the fire is always pure.
Like fire. Fire burns stool, urine, auspicious thing, unauspicious thing, but not taking anything. Nothing. So Vaishnava should only to maintain life. He will have something, but he should not be entangled. As what is fire? Have you seen fire? No.
Yes, it is flame.
What is burning? If some wood, bakra, is burning, you will see that fire is,
There's a shape.
if it is flat, you will see the fire is flat. In forest, you see, oh, big fire. But this is not fire. Fire is everywhere. In our heart also, that we digest. We prefer fire. So, sometimes it is visible, sometimes not visible. But these are flames, not fire. Fire is a power. Material power of Krishna. So we should be like that. Maintaining our life anyhow, we should not be attached to anything in this world. And then, from Chandra, can you? Chandra. Visargadya.
Visargadya shmashananta bhava dehasya natmana kalanam iva chandrasya kalena vyakta vartmana. The various phases of one's material life, beginning with birth and culminating in death, are all properties of the body, and they do not affect the soul, just as the apparent waxing and waning of the moon does not affect the moon itself. Such changes are enforced by the imperceptible movements of time.
Can you explain?
So, Om Agnatimirandasya Gyananjala Shalakaya Chakshu Unmalitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So, the moon in its waxing and its waning is not affected itself, just like the soul is not affected by the changing body. The body will change from youth to boyhood to old age, but the Atma will not change at all. And similarly, the moon, when it goes through its 16 phases, that the moon is the same, but it appears to be different. But actually, the moon is one. So, similarly, so the soul remains the same, although the bodies are changing.
What changes come? It is due to body.
Body, only body.
So Chandra is one, always in full. But due to rotation of sun, earth and moon, we see that today is Pratipada, first moon, second moon, third moon, like this. But if you will go very high, you will see that moon is always
Same size.
full moon. It is due to rotation of all these things. So soul is one not affected by all these things. What we see, some reduce or some gradually develop in moon, it is due to rotation. So Atma is always full. All bhuk, pyas, hunger, thirst and all these things are of body. Atma is not affected at all. So you should be like that. You are not body. You are soul, part and parcel, always happy. Nitya Das, of Krishna. So, you should be unaffected life. And then, Manjari, you should come and sing one thing.